What's going on, guys? It is Josh Pocock here, founder and CEO of Executive Stride, and today is Sunday, but of course we are still diligently working. I hope you are too, or maybe you had a crazy week, and you're just relaxing with your family or whatnot. But if you're a young guy or if you're a young person and you don't have anything to do and you're just watching Netflix or something like that, get your ass off of there and get to work, because there is money to be made. Just because it's Sunday, just because it's the weekend, doesn't mean you can relax. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about a simple strategy. I'm going to make this video quick and get straight to the point. Literally, I'm not going to do any subscribe to this, subscribe to that, plug this, plug that. I will do a bit of that, but I'm just going to get straight to the value. I want this video to be quick and concise so you can start taking action immediately. Basically, what we're going to be talking about is how to send. Let me quickly do the calculations. Calculator. Let's say 50. 65 times 100. Okay, so basically how to set up a system, a very simple system, a very simple and cost efficient system. So this is very good if you're maybe just starting out and you need to get some cash flow coming in so you can reinvest into marketing. Basically how to send anywhere from 1.5 to 3 to 4 million emails, cold emails a year. Okay. Now it depends how much you're scaling it to, as well as how much you're sending. Which, those numbers are basically factoring in conservative numbers, saying if you're wanting to send anywhere between 50 to 100 a day per account. Obviously, we're using multiple accounts here because you can't do cold email with just one account. I mean, you can maybe if you're doing personalized, but honestly, it's all about volume. Volume is the key with outreach. Quality, quantity, there's all this debate. Yes, you want quality, of course. You need quality copy. There's certain strategies and different ways to stand out using hyper personalization gifts, first lines. Obviously you want to be using social proof, case studies, maybe scarcity, whatever. There's different tactics, but really the main thing, and maybe a guarantee, whatever. But the main thing is you want volume. If you have a good offer, an enticing offer, and you have good data, that's another thing. You need to be able to source data, which we're going to quickly cover how to do that the most cost efficient way possible, especially when you're starting off. Anyways, so 50 to 100 a day. We are going to talk about Zoho as well as Gmail now, or G Suite. So G Suite, it's a bit more pricey. I know that there's some people who have enterprise plans or different bulk plans, or maybe if you're in places like India or other different countries, they have cheaper pricing. But on average on Gmail, for at least where I'm at, it's about $5 to $7 per account. For Zoho, now I just recently found out about Zoho not too long ago. Like, I've known about Zoho, but I didn't realize the plans that they have, and basically how it's really cost efficient. Now there's a debate, there's different tests and people utilizing, we use both, but if you're just starting out and you're really trying to get some cash flow in, I would probably say Zoho. As long as you do it safely and warm up the accounts, they still will be good. Some people say it's better, so it's really, you'll have to kind of test it out for yourself and see. If you're just starting out and you want to save some money, then I would suggest Zoho. You can basically get 25 accounts for $300 a year, which is insane. Because, for example, if we were getting 20 to 25 accounts with Gmail, we're paying anywhere from $120, $150, dollars per month US. Okay, so this is just an insane thing. So Zoho's from what I found so far, I mean, I know there's other ones. I haven't checked out stuff like Proton Mail and stuff, which maybe I should look into. But Zoho's, I know it's solid. People are, a lot of people are using it. We use it internally. We may test out some other ones, but Zoho and Gmail, they're good. Zoho is the cheapest quality wise that I've found. Of course, you can buy Gmail accounts, which you'll burn through a lot quicker. You can't send as much. The sending limit on Gmail accounts, not G Suite, I'm talking about Gmail, where it's at Gmail or at Yahoo or at Outlook. You can send way less, maybe about half as much as you can send with G Suite and like domain accounts, brand accounts, where it's Josh at utopianmarketing.com or info at executive stride, etc. Now, basically 50 to 100, I know that there is a lot of people that send more. I'm saying, like, we like to scale with volume and keep our accounts solid. So typically that's what I would say. I would say set up the infrastructure. You can have multiple accounts and not have to worry too much about all this stuff's ending up in spam, or you're burning through domains or getting stuff blacklisted. I'm not going to go over all the spam filters in this video and all the stuff, but just know, especially if you've done cold email, you probably already do, there is a lot of kind of technical things you want to look out for on roadblocks. So this is the simple, easy way. I'm giving you a system right here, just a high level overview, so you can kind of avoid these things. I'm not going into them and showing you the exact things to kind of account for if this happens, do this, if this happens, because you will encounter roadblocks along the way. It's not as simple as just doing it. You're going to encounter some friction, obviously, with any sort of platforms. All these platforms, they don't want you, just mass doing like prospecting or this on any social platform. So you have to do it you kind of have to finesse it in a certain way. Anyways, so we'll talk maybe about that in other videos. We help our clients with all that stuff, obviously, the exact roadmap and whatnot. But so 50 to 100 daily sends per account, let's say 1 to 2 weeks of warming up minimum. Some people suggest more, 1 to 2 months even. If you really want to, if you have time, you're setting up a big operation and you're constantly adding accounts, it may make sense to have a little bit more of a warm-up time. Now, when you're warming up, when they start sending, typically you want to keep the warming up process continuing, just to keep that domain reputation as high as possible. Basically, what warming up is there's a few different ways I'll quickly go over. You can subscribe to a bunch of email newsletters. You can optimize the profile a bit, just make sure it has a picture or a name, all this stuff. And the main thing is you want to be sending emails back and forth. So when you send an email, for example, Google will monitor if that email gets opened or replied to. If it gets opened, that means, okay, people are opening it. And if it gets replied to, that's even better. If no one's opening your emails, it's going to typically, it could be because they're already ending up in spam, in which case you need to warm up more and whatnot. But you want that people to be opening and ideally replying. So you could just kind of wish your copy was really good and people will reply. That's not going to work. You have to have a specific process. So the old way was doing all this manually, having VAs do it, mass sending back and forth, whatever. That you can still do it, but it really doesn't make sense. Actually, to be honest, it just is completely stupid to do that. It makes no sense, because you can literally just get a software to do it for you. So there's different ones. We use Stride Leads, which is our internal software. You can check it out in the link below. I'll leave a link to it. Right now we have a special pricing, but depending on when you're seeing this video, the pricing may or may not have increased. Right now we have unlimited email accounts for about $97 a month. We'll probably add a yearly plan too, so you can get a bit of a discount, since we're talking about the yearly Zoho. So if you're doing that method, you can just pay for everything up front and you get to go hard for a year. So that's kind of what I suggest to people. But anyways, just a few more of the economics points. We have domains, which are $1 to $10 typically. You can use sites like one-on-ones or one-on-ones or whatever, and you can get them for as low as $1, and sometimes GoDaddy and stuff. Now, the domain LTDs, so this is like the .com or the .ca, You don't want ideally to get the ones that are like weird domains, especially, or weird LTDs, because those weird ones, well, they may be like cheap, as you'll see them and you're like, oh, this is so cheap, whatever. I'm not really caring about the domain, so why not just get the cheap one instead of paying $10? No, you want to get the good ones. You want to get the .coms, the .cas, the .nets, the there's a few different ones, but you really want to get the main ones. Maybe I'll leave a link below, or just some basic stuff, but realistically, just Google search top LTDs if you don't know, so .coms, .cas, and you can get stuff like, for example, we're Executive Stride, say we want to get Executive Stride leads.com or Executive Stride business growth, whatever, or short ones like grow your business guaranteed.ca or stuff like that. So you can kind of either get domains based on your offer name, or like the 6-step stride system.com, these different things. You want to buy them up, and you can basically get away with, you can add up to 10 accounts per domain. So say if you're doing 25, you could technically get away with 3. Maybe you want to add 4 just to be safe, just to kind of have a little bit more diversification around the domains. Because if one domain gets blacklisted, and you have everyone, like if you have 10 on 10 on 10 and like 3 get blacklisted, you're losing 30 domains. So, and then you have to go through the whole process again. It's just a huge headache. So if you can diversify a bit and have a few different domains, opposed to just having 10, that could be good. Of course, if you're scaling so big, you know, eventually you're just going to have 10. You have like 1,000 domains sending, or 1,000 accounts, or 500 accounts, or whatever sending. That's at, you know, in the long term, but short term, you know, diversification is key, especially with this, because you can get stuff banned, you can get stuff blacklisted very, very simply, if you make the wrong mistakes or whatever. Okay, so Zoho, we covered that. We covered Gmail, covered the domains. Stride Leads, you need this. Stride Leads, basically, you'll be able to scrape data on link. I don't want to say it too blatantly, because you're not supposed to do it, but you know, obviously, you know, who cares? You want to scrape data on different platforms and get the correct business emails, personal emails, etc. You can even get like phone numbers and job titles, and this you can target it. So we use Stride Leads to scrape. We use a few different other tools too, just because we scale it so big. But Stride Leads is our main one. Stride Leads is the best economic efficient one, so financially it's the cheapest out of any tool, basically, with unlimited accounts, unlimited email warming up. So Stride Leads will basically send emails back and forth between these accounts that you buy and set up. So you want to buy the domains, set up say 5 to 10 email accounts per domain. Say you have 25 Zohos, for example. You're spending $300 a year. Let's say you buy, you know, you want to be really safe. You buy 5 domain variants, and you put 5 accounts set up and optimized across each domain. And then you spend 2 weeks you just add them onto Stride Leads. You spend 2 weeks waiting, doing nothing. The emails will be sending back and forth, opening, replying to each other automatically to boost the reputation. And then you want to use Stride Leads to either pull data, or you could scrape data, or you could also pull from our pool of data that we provide to you in there. We have a bunch of data, like B2B, B2C data, over like 50 million on certain things. I don't know the exact numbers off the top of my head. We have them listed on the website, so you can check it out in the link down below. And so yeah, you can get the data, or you can use external data, whatever. You can hire someone off Fiverr, onlinejobs.ph, wherever, to do manual data scraping and data entry, whatever floats your boat. We have like a bunch of different ways and strategies to get data, high quality data, for, you know, not spending like $10,000 on data. Like, because data, people charge a lot for data. Like, data is like this one thing where it's like people can just charge whatever they want for data, like, you know, 10K, 50K, 100K for pools of data. Anyway, so you put the data in, you have optimized copy. I'm not going to go over all that stuff in this video. You have the copy ready, it's tested, it's proven, or you're testing multiple variants, whatever, seeing what works. You have your funnels and everything set up, your booking system set up, your show up sequence, all this stuff. And then you're literally paying, let's say, $100 a month, $300 a year. Let's say we started like a yearly plan. Let's say it's like, for example, $800 a year, whatever. Spending $1,200, $1,500 a year to send 1.5 to 4 million emails. As obviously you're going to encounter a lot of roadblocks. Stuff's going to get banned, blacklisted. You're going to have to work around. We help our clients with all that. Or sometimes we do have some specific cases. We may open it up in the future. It's not open right now, where we do done for you stuff where that's not available to the public right now, but maybe in the future. But anyways, so that's the system. Okay, like we don't have a service where we do all this for you, but we have a system where we basically like pretty much do it all for, like, we pretty much, it's already built, you take care of it, we coach you and show you like, hey, okay, you need to do this now, you need to do this. We have different trainings, coaches showing you what to do, how to set everything up. Oh, also with the domains and stuff, there's I'm not going to get into all the technical stuff, but if you look it up online, or maybe I'll leave a link below, to set up things like making sure your SPF or your DKIM records are all correct and stuff like this before you're sending. And actually in Stride Leads, once you're onboarding the domains, it's going to tell you that you need to have this stuff set up, and it's going to kind of walk you through that. So once you onboard on the Stride Leads, that will kind of handle that for you. But if you have any questions, I'm okay to answer them, so either leave them in the comments below or reach out to me via email, josh@executivestride.com. And either me or you can reach out to support@executivestride.com, and someone from the team will get back from you, just because sometimes I don't check all like the email. The only type of emails I like to check, email I'm not too good. I'm very good with Discord and Slack, keeping contact with our clients, but email, I don't like to check it. I have my assistant take care of it a lot of the times, just because I like to be in flow state and continuously work. But you can reach out to our team at support@executivestride.com. If you have any questions about this, we'll get back to you. And then if you want help setting this all up and making sure it runs efficiently, literally like all the nitty gritty things you don't have to worry about. You don't have to go through searching up how to do this or go through all the technical stuff. It's very, very simple. Streamlined process, business operations, everything covered for you, as well as the booking system, setting up through the funnel, email follow-ups, text message nurturing sequences, literally all built for you, handed to a silver platter. Pretty much any sort of nurturing email text sequence that you could think of that would be useful, we have certain templates, pre-built things already built out for that, as well as funnels, all these different frameworks to grow your business, scale, utilizing outbound prospecting, community growth strategies, as well as paid ads, different funnels, video sales letters, emails, all the business growth hacks we have under one turnkey solution. If you're interested in that, click the link below to fill out an application, a quiz, and either myself or someone from my team will reach out to you. We'll hop on a demo call and go over our system. We've worked with over 300 clients in the B2B consulting space, so different coaches, consultants, marketing agencies, SaaS companies, high ticket services. If you're a course creator, if you're a health coach, fitness coach, wealth coach, whatever, dating coach, we can help you scale your business. So click the link below if you're interested in that. If not, no worries. Set this up, start utilizing it today. Like, it's very simple. This is like, no one really goes over the most cost efficient ways to do certain things, just because they want to maybe get a cut off of, like, they want to sell you them doing it for you and get a cut off of it or whatever. Or maybe they just don't know. Like, a lot of people don't know the most efficient way to do certain outreach tactics, all these different growth hacks and workarounds. When you're doing outbound prospecting, you're going to need to know the little growth hacks and workarounds and this and that, the finesses, because these platforms don't want you doing these type of things. They want you paying money in paid ads, which we teach you how to do, which we do ourselves. Obviously, paid ads is super, super efficient. But if you're just starting out, Or regardless, you still want to be using these sort of things to grow either your fill up your calendar, flood your calendar with qualified appointments, or build your community, build your Facebook group, build your Discord group, all these sort of things. So we use it for both ways, and it's really, really efficient. Remember, guys, quality is important, but quantity is really the name of the game when it comes to outreach. Okay, it's an attention economy, so you're fighting for your attention. If you're wondering, what do I do, you know, who like, why am I not getting appointments? Look in your market, look at your competitors. Who has the attention? What are they doing? And see what they're doing. You need to steal that attention. You need to have the attention in your industry, right? So there's so many different ways to do this. You know, sometimes there's different problems obviously in the business. We help our clients solve everything: product market fit, assets, getting testimonials, proving their proof of concept, all these different things. Obviously, sales process, whatever, you name it, we have systems and operations already built and tested for that. So whatever your problem is in business growth, if you need more help, click the link below. I'm also working on, we're almost done releasing my book, Client Acquisition Code, which will be out soon. So if you can't afford to have a coach or a kind of you can't afford working with anyone at the moment, like you literally have no money, then I'm releasing our Client Acquisition Code book, which is literally dirt cheap. It's going to be anywhere between $5 to $50 with bonuses and this and that if you want the bonuses, obviously. And it's going to give a bunch of stuff, that people don't want you to know because they want to keep it in their high ticket programs that are like 10, 20, 30K. I'm just putting it in the book, all right? Different secrets, different stuff that everyone is doing. All the people at the top are doing to scale their business, all the little secrets. So that will be out soon. Keep on the look for that. If you want updates on that, subscribe to our new email list down below. Check out our Facebook group and join our Discord channel because we're posting a lot of video, free resources, SOPs in there consistently every day, every single day for the rest of the year. So join that and connect with myself, our team, as well as our community. Add value and you'll get value in return. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday or whenever you're watching this. My name is Josh Pocock, founder and CEO of Executive Stride, where we help you accelerate your stride. Talk soon.